Hey there, fancy friends, it's Oliver, and in this video I will tell you what to do if you feel your opponent has a weak opposition in a low thrust. We have done so many contrarias of the 12th exercise by Paolo de Scalzi's small sword. This time, after we have done the Cartoggio feints, the master parries in Seconda, but his riposte is very weak in opposition, so we throw in just another parry riposte. Let's have a quick look. So this is the fourth variation of the 12th exercise, and this is something new because last time we did actions on the high line, but now we keep the whole play on the low line. Just do the Cartoggio stuff before. 1, 2, 3, he thrusts, and the master parries. And now, if he stands up, I go for a riposte in the low line. And the Scuola has to parry it in a regular way, just do a parry in Seconda. So he goes outside, lowers a little bit his blade, and has his opposition. And then he thrusts again into my lower line. But now we do it in a more efficient way if I am in a weaker bind, in a weak bind. So I'm not as strong, so I'm not completely hard here and he has to work against it for the parry. But I'm more or less, I have done my parry myself, just here, attack. I have done my parry itself and then I go forwards and do a quick thrust in opposition. So he could renew the bind, and he does it by lowering the arm, and so he brings his forte closer to my weak, and from there he thrusts more or less straight into my lower line. Yeah? Normally it would be more like here, but this time he's more like here. And he could do it because I'm not as hard in the bind. If I would be hard in the bind, he would do something else, which will be the last variation of this play. Yeah, that's all. It's just renewing here the bind by lowering his arm. Okay, I guess recording videos not 100% fit wasn't my best idea. But what I should have pointed out more is that de Scalzi did not talk about a parry in Seconda. In this case and others, he just wants us to do a Parata di Graduazione, which is the term I used also in the lesson book. So there is no Parata di Seconda, there is Parata di Graduazione. So we just renew a good opposition without going in a real defined parry. So the point is pointing downwards, but you are not in a real Seconda parry. You are not really in something like this, but it could also be here, wherever you find a better opposition for your next action. So do not hold on the exact position of the Parata di Seconda. You have to find a good opposition. So, and we do it here by lowering our hand, so we bring our blade a little bit more horizontal and find better opposition. So You break the circle in this lesson by giving a different input on the blade than the master does on the same task direct before that. So the master parries in Seconda and he reposts in Seconda, but you parry in Graduazione and you repost in a Parata di Graduazione, which is more or less in Seconda this way. Yeah, and if he would have a stronger opposition with a more horizontal blade, this would not work that good. But that's the next story. And now back to the original footage. This is again something different we did not much focus on till now, but to get playing in the bind will be a big topic in the Scalzi's method later on. So next time we will have a look what to do if the opponent is strong in this low bind situation. So see you next video.